Did you know that eating one simple food before 8 a.m. can slow the aging of your leg muscles by up to 10 years? And no. I am not talking about pills. I'm not referring to pricey supplements either. I'm talking about a typical everyday dish that practically everyone has seen before. However, most people skip over every morning without recognizing it. According to recent research, including this one item in your breakfast could help adults over 60 maintain leg strength, enhance balance, prevent overnight leg cramps, and minimize the chance of leg muscle loss by up to 72%. A disorder that silently forces millions of older persons to use walkers, wheelchairs, or perhaps become permanently immobile. What is the sad truth? Most people don't know what this dish is. Worse, many people consume the incorrect items immediately after waking up, inadvertently exacerbating the problem. So, let me ask you, are you unknowingly weakening your legs in the morning? Just because you miss it? Stick with me to the end of this video, because I'm not only going to tell you what you should eat first thing in the morning, I'm also going to provide 5 simple breakfast foods that will help you stay on your feet and in control of your life after 60. And what about the final food on the list? It might surprise you. You do not have to live with the sensation that your legs are becoming weaker by the day. You don't have to accept losing your ability to walk confidently, maintain your balance, or be independent simply because you've turned 60. Here's some excellent news. You can actually reverse the procedure. And the best part? You don't need any medication. You don't need pricey equipment. You don't even have to put yourself through strenuous workouts. It all starts with something simple, yet really crucial. This is your first meal of the day. It could appear simple. It might sound too familiar, but the fact is, your breakfast, if done correctly, can either protect or ruin your legs gradually. This is the most pressing issue for nutritionists today. The vast majority of adults over the age of 60 eat breakfast incorrectly. They skip it. They replaced it with coffee. They devour nutrients. Pour white bread. Or, worse, they sip simple water and decide to eat later. What will happen next? The body enters a catabolic stata mode, which means it starts breaking down its own muscle for energy. Guess which muscles go first? The ones in your legs, which you rely on to walk, stand, maintain balance, and avoid dangerous falls. According to a Tufts University study, older persons who eat a nutritious breakfast with the right balance of foods can regain up to 35% of their leg strength in 8 weeks. And the greatest part? These foods aren't pricey, they aren't exotic. You have probably seen them before. You just haven't combined them correctly, or consuming them at the appropriate moment. In the coming minutes, I'll offer 5 basic yet extremely effective foods that science has proved can greatly boost leg strength. Please let me know where you're coming from today before we start. Please feel free to ask any questions and leave a remark below. Also, remember to click the subscribe button and enable notifications so you don't miss any of Senior Health Tips' best health information. And I'd like to know whether you're with me if you're watching right now. If this video speaks to you, put 1 in the comments section. If not, type 0. Reduce leg cramps. Restore balance. Most crucial, assist you hold on to your leg muscles before they silently go. And at the end of this video, I'll reveal one very special dish that, with a small slice in the morning, has helped hundreds of older folks feel like they've regained their legs. Oh, if you think lost muscle can't be restored, stick with me. You might change your mind. Here is the truth. Whether you realize it or not, your body gradually loses muscle mass after the age of 60, particularly in your legs. This disorder is known as sarcopenia, and it is one of the primary causes of millions of older persons becoming unable to walk long distances, struggling to get out of a chair, losing their balance more frequently, and finally requiring canes, walkers, or even full-time care. What is the most alarming? Muscle loss is not painful. It is not associated with fever or cramping. It seeps in quietly. One morning, your legs feel somewhat heavier. Another day, you stumble slightly when you step off the curb. Then one day, you must push yourself up with your arms just to stand. And you think I'm just getting older. But this is not totally accurate. Aging does not make you weak. It means losing the very thing that keeps you independent. The strength of your legs. The U.S. According to the National Institute on Aging, adults over the age of 60 can lose up to 33% of their leg muscle mass within a decade if they do not take action. And it's not just about strength or looks. Losing muscle in your legs causes you to lose your balance. You become more likely to fall, your stride shortens, your pace slows. You may even begin to drag your steps. As your legs weaken, blood circulation deteriorates, movement decreases, and a chain reaction begins. Increased belly fat, lower bone density, poor sleep, decreased appetite, cognitive lapses, and, worst of all, the emotional cost of feeling trapped inside a non-cooperative body. And why does it hit the hardest in the morning? Because after 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body goes into a protracted fasting state. If you don't consume something shortly after waking up, your body begins to draw energy from your own muscles. This is especially problematic for seniors, whose ability to grow muscle is already slower than it was in their youth. If you don't halt this process with proper nourishment first thing in the morning, your leg muscles will continue to deteriorate piece by bit before the day begins. Your leg muscles are the greatest muscular group in your entire body. So, losing muscle there not only makes you weaker, but it also disrupts your whole metabolic balance. Blood flow to the legs slows, leg circulation decreases, and a slew of problems emerge. Leg cramps, shaky limbs, tingling or numbness, and even coordination problems while walking or climbing stairs. That's why, despite having no serious illnesses, so many older folks become feeble, sedentary, and finally reliant on others for even the most basic actions. But here's some good news. If you act quickly, your body will still be able to rebuild. If you start tomorrow morning with the proper foods at the right time, you will be able to assist your muscles rebuild, restore leg strength, enhance balance, minimize cramping, and most importantly, maintain your independence with each stride. So, don't stop watching. Next, I'll show you what food science calls leg muscles, natural allies, and easy breakfast options that can dramatically change how you walk, get out of a chair, and live after 60. David is 69 years old. He used to work as a construction engineer, traveling around the United States, climbing scaffolding, traversing through forests and mounting slopes without tiring. But in recent years, every morning when he gets out of bed, his legs feel as if they don't belong to him. His knees are stiff. His feet are sometimes numb and other times heavy as lead. The first few steps in the morning feel like attempting to operate a rusted machine that is low, unstable, and unwilling. One morning, while walking out to the porch to get the newspaper, he tripped and collapsed. It was not a significant injury, but it worried him, not because of the fall, but because he understood he was gradually losing something. He had previously taken his leg's strength for granted. His wife also began to notice it. He walked slowly. His steps were unsteady. Every time he stood up from the sofa, he had to push off with both hands on his knees. He no longer seemed enthusiastic about morning walks in the park. And when he finally acknowledged to suffering midnight leg cramps more frequently, she sensed something was amiss. David had no severe medical issues, no diabetes, no arthritis. What he was going through was what physicians refer to as the after 60 phase. Muscle loss accelerates discreetly but swiftly, particularly in the legs, which bear your whole weight, stabilize every step, and assist you rise from the living room, restroom, or front porch. After the fall, David began digging. He read articles, I watched videos, I spoke with a dietitian, and he discovered something he had never considered in his life. What you eat during breakfast can affect whether your legs strengthen or weaken. He began to make modifications as the days passed. He stopped skipping breakfast as he used to. He stopped drinking black coffee on an empty stomach. Instead, he began his mornings with foods that appeared simple, nothing fancy, but were packed with the exact nutrients his body had been craving to rebuild muscle, restore leg circulation, alleviate leg weakness, improve balance, and, most importantly, allow him to stand up without bracing himself or fear of falling. In just 3 weeks, he observed the first major alteration. Getting out of bed felt lighter. His first steps of the day weren't as weighty or cautious. The nightly leg cramps are vanished. He began going around the house again, then go around the park. By the second month, he was walking approximately 2 kilometers every morning without stopping. He regularly tells his wife, "It feels like I've gotten my legs back. No cane. There is no helping hand." With just one simple tweak to his daily routine, David accomplished something most people believe is impossible. maintaining strong, independent, energized legs even after 60. And you can too. No luck is required, just the knowledge of where to start. Next, I'll walk you through the 5 specific breakfast foods David utilized, which thousands of older folks are now using into their daily routines to build stronger, steadier, and more reliable legs. Breakfast food number 1, whole eggs. If you're searching for a simple breakfast that can help rebuild muscle, especially in your leg muscles, a boiled egg is the easiest and most effective option. Eggs contain nearly all of the critical amino acids your body requires to create and repair muscular tissue. However, the real magic is found in the yolk. That's where you'll discover vitamin D, B12, choline, and leucine, an important ingredient that stimulates muscle protein synthesis, particularly in the legs, which are prone to muscle loss after 60. A University of Illinois study discovered that elderly persons who ate 2 eggs every morning for 8 weeks had significantly improved leg strength and capacity to stand up without help. Eggs also benefit the neuromuscular system, improving your ability to walk in control, maintain equilibrium, and lower the chance of a fall, which is one of the most dangerous effects of muscle loss in seniors. Vitamin B12 in eggs also supports the myelin sheath, a protective covering that surrounds your neurons and aids communication between your brain and legs. This means you'll walk more steadily, with less wobbling and fewer missed steps. And because seniors are frequently deficient in iron, eggs provide a highly absorbable form of the mineral, increasing oxygen transport to leg muscles and improving leg circulation. For the greatest results, eat the entire egg without skipping the yolk within 30-60 minutes after awakening. Boiled eggs are good, since they preserve all of their nutritional value without any extra fats. If you want variety, try a fast scramble with spinach or tomatoes, both high in magnesium and antioxidants that help lower body muscular health. 1 egg each morning is more than just breakfast. It is your first line of defense against the silent disintegration of leg muscles. And if you stick with it for 30 days, you're likely to feel it. Legs are stronger, fewer cramping. Perhaps best of all, you will not have to clutch the armrest every time you try to rise up. Breakfast meal number 2, chia seed oatmeal. If eggs are the fuel for your muscles, oatmeal provides the consistent energy that keeps them going all morning. When combined with chia seeds, this simple combo offers a potent option for older persons wishing to maintain leg strength, avoid muscle loss, and increase circulation to the legs. Oats are high in beta-glucan, a form of soluble fiber that helps to balance blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and improve nutrient absorption at the muscle level. When your blood sugar levels are stable, your body can better handle the protein and minerals required to rebuild the muscles in your legs. This is especially significant for seniors whose metabolic efficiency sometimes diminishes dramatically. After 60, chia seeds provide even more magnesium, calcium, potassium, and omega-3 fatty acids. These 4 vital nutrients promote normal muscular contraction, control nerve communication, and are especially beneficial in reducing leg cramps, particularly painful spasms that occur at night. Chia contains magnesium, which helps relax the smooth muscles in the legs, reducing stiffness caused by walking or lengthy hours of standing. Potassium balances electrolytes and promotes leg circulation, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach even the smallest, frequently overlooked muscle units in your lower body. It's easy to make. Combine 3 tablespoons rolled oats with water or nut milk. Cook until softened, then add a tablespoon of chia seeds. To add natural sweetness and antioxidants, top it with a few slices of banana or blueberries. Consume it warm, ideally within 1 hour of waking up. Many seniors who have converted to oatmeal and chia in the morning report decreased leg discomfort, more endurance throughout the day, and greater balance while standing or ascending stairs. Nighttime cramps frequently fade, indicating that leg muscles are finally getting the rest they require to recuperate. Oatmeal is more than just a healthy breakfast. It's a solid foundation that allows persons over 60 to remain strong, independent, and fully engaged in life on their own terms. Breakfast food number 3, banana. It's no coincidence that bananas are known as nature's electrolyte medication for the elderly. Bananas, with their high potassium content, are one of the most beneficial fruits for reducing leg cramps, boosting leg circulation, supporting appropriate muscular contractions, and assisting persons over 60 in maintaining leg strength. Bananas are extremely strong when consumed in the morning, immediately after waking up. When your body is deficient in essential minerals, a medium banana contains approximately 400 milligrams of potassium, approximately 10% of your daily needs. Potassium is required to sustain the electrical charge across muscle cell membranes, resulting in smooth, coordinated muscle action. Without adequate potassium, muscles are more prone to spasms or misfiring, which can manifest as overnight cramps or a twitching sensation in the legs while trying to relax. This is a prevalent problem among seniors, particularly those who use diuretics or have poor mineral absorption. A Harvard University study discovered that older persons who ate bananas on a regular basis had a 33% lower incidence of leg cramps than those who did not consume enough potassium. Furthermore, bananas are high in vitamin B6, which is essential for nerve communication and allows your brain to interact more effectively with your leg muscles, resulting in greater balance and coordination while walking. However, bananas aren't suitable for everyone. If you have type 2 diabetes, are watching your blood sugar, or have chronic kidney disease, too much potassium might be dangerous, perhaps causing irregular heartbeats or blood sugar rises. In those circumstances, a smaller, slightly underripe banana is preferable, as it has less sugar and more resistant starch, which helps slow digestion and maintain stable blood glucose levels. The optimum time to eat a banana is shortly after breakfast, not with an empty stomach. To minimize sudden blood sugar spikes, slice it into your oatmeal, mix it with chia seeds, or combine it with plain Greek yogurt to promote nutrient absorption and keep your energy levels stable. For most seniors without underlying diseases, one small banana in the morning is sufficient to maintain electrolyte balance, protect leg muscles, increase stride, and halt the natural process of muscle loss. A banana is simple, inexpensive, and easy to digest, but when utilized correctly, it can be a powerful shield for your legs, allowing you to begin the day with strength, stability, and confidence in each step. Breakfast meal number 4, Greek yogurt. If you want to prevent the sluggish, silent muscle loss that occurs overnight, Greek yogurt is one of the best breakfast options. Unlike conventional yogurt, Greek yogurt is triple strained to remove the majority of the liquid, resulting in a thick, creamy texture with roughly twice the protein content. Greek yogurt's slow digesting casein protein makes it especially beneficial for persons over 60 who need to maintain and develop leg muscles. While you sleep, your body goes into a catabolic state, breaking down muscular tissue for energy. This is especially concerning for the elderly, whose ability to repair muscle is already slowed by age-related hormonal and metabolic changes. Without the proper protein first thing in the morning, muscle breakdown continues, particularly in the legs, which are already weakened by diminished activity, circulation, and hormonal changes. A 170-degree serving of Greek yogurt contains around 17 grams of high-quality protein, including leucine, the amino acid most responsible for stimulating muscle protein synthesis. Greek yogurt is also high in calcium and vitamin D, which help to build strong bones and maintain appropriate neuromuscular coordination, which is essential for enhancing balance and walking smoothly. And while probiotics in yogurt are well recognized for digestive health, they also help with leg circulation by boosting nutrient absorption and lowering chronic inflammation. A study from Maastricht University in the Netherlands found that older persons who consumed 20 grams of casein protein each morning, along with light physical activity, reported significant increases in leg strength after only 6 weeks. The same group demonstrated improved balance and less overnight leg cramps. However, not everyone can tolerate Greek yogurt. If you are lactose intolerant or have digestive problems, seek for lactose-free alternatives. Consider options prepared from sheep or goat milk, which are softer on the stomach. Avoid store-bought yogurts that are high in sugar or artificial flavors. Sugar can cause inflammation, delay muscle recovery, and increase blood sugar levels in people over 60. For optimal benefits, eat Greek yogurt within an hour of waking up, or around 30 minutes after modest morning exercise. To improve the flavor and nutritional value, add chia seeds, cinnamon, or a few unsweetened berries. With its high protein content, easy digestion, and adaptability, Greek yogurt is a long-term ally for leg strengthening. It helps you recover faster from sleep and wake up stronger, steadier, and ready to go. Breakfast food number 5. Pan-seared salmon. If you want to improve muscle recovery in your legs after the age of 60, salmon or other fatty fish, such as mackerel and sardines, should be part of your breakfast menu at least twice a week. These fish are high in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA2, which are potent chemicals known to reduce muscle inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and increase protein uptake within muscle tissue. Together, they serve an important role in regaining leg strength and reducing natural muscle loss in seniors. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, persons over 65 who fed 2 meals of fatty fish per week retained 27% greater leg muscle mass than those who ate only red meat or no fish at all. Even more impressively, the fish-eating group had significant gains in walking ability, balance, and a 36% lower risk of falling due to weak legs. How does this work? Omega-3s aid to minimize chronic inflammation, a subtle but harmful force that erodes muscular flexibility and strength, particularly in the lower body. Salmon is also a fantastic source of highly digestible protein, 20 gracefully per 100 degree cooked, as well as vitamin D and B12, both of which are essential for neuromuscular transmission, allowing your brain and muscles to work together more effectively while moving. What's the simplest way to prepare it? Pan-sear fresh salmon in extra virgin olive oil for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Serve it with steamed vegetables, roasted sweet potatoes, or a couple slices of avocado for a protein-packed, healthy fat-filled, mineral-balanced breakfast. If you don't have time to cook fish in the morning, choose a slice of unsweetened smoked salmon or a high-quality fish oil supplement. Most dietitians agree that natural foods provide nutrients more effectively than tablets. One quick note: if you have a history of high cholesterol, fatty liver, or difficulty digesting fat, start with smaller servings and eat early in the morning while your stomach is still relatively empty. Choose for baked or steamed fish rather than fried. And if you have bloating or delayed digestion, reduce to once a week, and consult your doctor about mixing it with digestive enzymes. Salmon and other fatty fish are more than just high-quality protein. They act as natural lubricants for your action, keeping your muscles supple, nourished, and ready to heal. Most significantly, they help your legs resist the subtle disintegration that occurs with age. Remember, even one serving of salmon for breakfast per week is a significant investment in your capacity to walk confidently, maintain balance, and live an active life, regardless of your age. The secret food: steamed sweet potatoes with natural mineral salt. This is the food I promised to show at the start of the film. It is not a supplement. It is not a fancy superfood. It's really simple. And almost everyone already has it in their kitchen: steamed sweet potatoes. Celtic sea salt has been lightly sprinkled. Sounds basic, but the impact is far but minor. Sweet potatoes are high in complex carbs, which help replenish glycogen in your muscles after a long night of energy loss. What makes sweet potatoes unusual is that their starch does not cause blood sugar spikes like many other breakfast foods. Instead, it provides consistent energy, helping to minimize early morning muscular exhaustion, particularly in your legs, which are prone to cramps, dull aches, and gradual weakness when underfueled. Sweet potatoes are also high in potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C, which are minerals that help with leg circulation, nerve communication, and the prevention of weak legs caused by electrolyte imbalance. Magnesium is particularly well known as a muscle relaxant. It reduces stiffness, relieves cramps, and promotes balance while standing or moving throughout the day. So, what about the salt? Celtic sea salt is not your typical table salt. It's an unprocessed natural sea salt rich in over 80 trace elements that your body, particularly your muscles, require on a daily basis to maintain smooth, coordinated contractions and avoid cramps. Unlike refined salt, Celtic salt does not cause dangerously high blood pressure. Instead, it aids in the replenishment of electrolytes in the right ratios, stabilizes fluid pressure inside muscle tissue, and accelerates recovery in leg muscles. A study by the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition discovered that participants who had magnesium and potassium-rich sea salt with a high-fiber breakfast, such as sweet potatoes, had 41% better balance and nearly 50% fewer falls over a 90-day period. Using it is straightforward. Take 1 to 2 a steamed sweet potato, soft and warm, and top with a small teaspoon of Celtic salt. Consume it, warm, after drinking a glass of warm water, and around 10 minutes before your main breakfast. This timing promotes mineral absorption and keeps blood sugar stable for the remainder of the morning. If you practice this every morning for a week, you should notice lighter steps, less numbness, fewer cramps, and an easier time standing up without hesitation or wobbling. This is the type of hidden breakfast that many people miss. However, it can serve as a silent support system for those over the age of 60, helping to safeguard one of the most valuable assets we have as we age, the ability to walk confidently without relying on others. Morning habits to increase leg strength and stability. Eating the appropriate meals is important, but so is maintaining and protecting your leg strength on a daily basis. Seniors should also cultivate a few easy morning habits, which can have a significant impact on leg strength, balance, and your ability to walk confidently. First, drink warm water shortly after waking up. Add a pinch of natural mineral salt. After a long night's sleep, your body is dehydrated and depleted of electrolytes, which is why many individuals wake up with heavy, stiff legs or feel shaky when standing. A 250 milliliter glass of warm water with 1 teaspoon Celtic or Himalayan salt aids in electrolyte balance, promotes leg circulation, relaxes the nervous system, and prevents cramps as you begin to move. Sip it slowly for 5 minutes, then have breakfast. Second, do a leg lift and balance drill for 3 minutes. No equipment, no going outside, located in your bedroom or living room. Stand tall and elevate 1 foot off the floor, roughly 4 inches. Hold for 10 seconds, then switch legs. Do 5 rounds on each side. This simple technique engages muscles in the calves, thighs, and hips, which are the first to lose mass as we age. It also improves balance and body awareness, lowering your chance of stumbling when getting up or walking out of the bedroom. Third, do not jump out of bed right away. Many seniors feel dizzy, shaky, or even collapse when they stand up too rapidly. Instead, slowly sit up. Rotate your ankles and wrists many times, and take 3 long breaths. This gradually reactivates circulation to your brain and lower body, allowing you to begin your day with greater control and fewer stumbles. These habits are easy, free, and only take a few minutes, but when combined with proper nutrition, they help build a solid foundation for everyday leg health, mobility, and long-term independence. Fourth, receive natural morning sunlight. Just 5 minutes at a window or on the balcony, allowing early sunshine to contact your skin, particularly the wrists and ankles, naturally boosts vitamin D production, which aids calcium absorption and bone health. This is especially crucial for anyone who already has muscle loss or indicators of weak legs. It's a simple move, yet it kickstarts your body's internal processes and strengthens the foundation that your legs require to remain strong. Fifth, never stay hungry for too long after waking up. The longer you go without breakfast, the deeper your body slips into a catabolic state, which means it begins breaking down muscle for energy. If you can't have a complete meal right immediately, try something tiny like a boiled egg, a piece of oatmeal, or half a steamed sweet potato, as previously stated. This little step facilitates the transition from muscular breakdown to muscle repair and recovery. If you follow these 5 basic morning practices, as well as the breakfast tactics we've already mentioned, your legs will gradually recover. The shakiness while standing will subside, the anxiety of unexpected cramps will fade, and you will feel it in your core. You regained control of your body. Instead, let it rule you. Every morning, you receive 1 shot. There is only a limited time to make a decision. Will today be another day in which your legs become weaker? Will you take measures to maintain your strength, stability, and independence? You've just learned about 5 scientifically proven meals that help prevent muscle loss, rebuild leg strength, improve balance, increase walking ability, and restore blood flow to your legs. These are the criteria that determine whether you can stand on your own, walk confidently, and live the life you want. You've also discovered a deceptively basic food, steamed sweet potato with a pinch of natural mineral salt, that can ignite your entire muscular, skeletal, and neural systems in the first few minutes of the day. And now, you're aware of 5 simple yet effective morning practices that transform whatever you consume into more than just nourishment. They become a comprehensive healing plan for your legs. You can choose to act. Tomorrow, a.m. No need for a doctor's appointment, no gym, no equipment. Only one decision: to begin the day with intention, instead of letting age determine the fate of your legs. And I'd like to ask you if you could only eat one item tomorrow morning to protect your legs. What would it be? Leave your response in the comments because your experience could be precisely what another senior needs to hear. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe to Leg Tips 60 Plus, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss what comes next. Because in the following video, I'll disclose 3 common breakfast foods that many older individuals eat every morning, thinking they're healthy, but are actually silently weakening muscles, causing leg numbness, cramping, and even sabotaging the entire recovery process. Don't allow all of your efforts go to waste because you choose the incorrect breakfast. Healthcare does not begin in the hospital. It begins in your kitchen at 7 a.m. When you take the very first taste, choose wisely. Protect your legs, because as long as you can walk well, you are living fully. Thank you for sticking with me to the end of the video. I hope what we've discussed today will help you on your path to greater health, particularly when it comes to maintaining your legs strong, stable, and independent after 60. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue to unearth the hidden truths about your legs and aging that most people don't talk about.